So the main one we are commissioning this morning is the mini data center. This is going to be an access point room where the distribution moves to other parts of the university, so to the campus. Sometimes you see small units like this and they look as if it's this all it. But as small, the new technology doesn't have this bogus equipment anymore. So within that little unit, it accesses to other buildings within the campus, and then the male and female hostel. So you already know that we have a data center in Cmul, in the administrative building, and so we've done the second one in pharmacy. So we have a redundancy. So when something happens at one end, the other one kicks off. So I think Akoka should be jealous. But for Idi-Araba, there will not be any interruption in supply of internet. So that is the thing. So I heard some people who streamed for the first time, they were saying this cannot be Unilag internet. Because they were streaming football live and there was no interruption. So this is the access point room. It's going to be completed in the next one.
Internet is piped down to all units, all over the campus. Hostels, yes, even to the hostels, we have 5 data center.
And they pick the internet, the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, fiber moved from data center to.
We are going there.
Hostel, yes.
It's on now.
It's on now.
We are going there.
Especially the female hostel.
We were told their latest technology that will make us spend a little sum of money to achieve this. Because actually Akoka campus is not so far from Idi-Araba. It's just a matter of traffic thing. And that the airwaves is actually free. So we are not interfering. The first question I asked is, would we have to subscribe to MTN or Globalcom or something? And I was told no. But to answer that question, we need to first audit the university facility to know what we have. So the first project that this center sponsored was the land audit of the University of Lagos IT infrastructure. When we concluded that, presented that to management, that report showed we have enough, and that all we need to do is to find technology to bring this bandwidth to Idi-Araba. And graciously, Prime Touch Technology, they came to our rescue. This is the lead partner, Dr. Cmul. They came to our rescue. When they brought their equipment, they said it was not going to be possible. Because the size of the equipment, they were looking too small to be able to do something powerful. But Prime Touch told us it's going to be possible. Dr. Tokuma graciously said he was going to come down. He's a Nigerian, he's Yoruba. He was going to come down from Canada to do this himself. He wants to prove to us this thing is possible. And we thank God that today they have been able to do the data center in Faculty of Pharmacy, like we are going to the distribution in Cmul. And like I said, both of the two places will be speaking to each other. So that if there's a problem in one end, the other one will take over. All our units in all the distribution points have power backup. Unlike in Akoka, where electricity goes off. We are handing over the mini center to the dean to hand over to the vice chancellor. Dean.
Thank you very much, my center leader. This is a big project to us. I want to say a big thank you to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe, for supporting the center in making this dream to come to a reality. We passed through something. As the chairman, Central Timetable and Examination Committee during COVID-19, it wasn't easy at all here we had to move to CITS to monitor our exams. We didn't find it funny at all. So thank you very much, sir. And I want to appreciate my center leader, the center leader ACEDHARS, and the deputy center leader for the great work done. They really drilled us here. Overnight we were working, throughout the night, and also Saturdays and Sundays. We stationed a staff here to stay with them, and they worked hard. I also want to appreciate Dr. Tokunbo. We have been talking, we have been discussing like brothers and sisters, and he did very well. Thank you.
For the glory of God and benefit of mankind.
Not everybody can move.
It's warehousing, network equipment, and
Where's Provost?
it's warehousing, network equipment, and gadgets that are like a starting stage of infrastructure. And I'm going to explain two advantages of this infrastructure. And then Architect Val, who is a co-architect Dr. Israel, will explain. Basically, you have a point-to-point link from Akoka to this place onto the Leader. We say not to program this place. That's the major advantage. Number two, you have a mini data center that can serve as a secondary backup in case the power Balewa data center goes down. They push around. And if this something happens, the power Balewa takes over. So we try to minimize the single point of failure that you have before. Now you have multi-points. And the Architect Val will give us another brief of an advantage, a major one, that this infrastructure is going to give to us.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. One of the reasons we considered and we said let's have a unique data center here is the fact that technology opens up a lot of avenues for us to tap benefits into our deployments. For instance, for now we have only been using these facilities we have for data. But there's so much more that can be done. For instance, if you have good data for departments like sciences, they can use it for their augmented reality technologies for teaching. And one of the other benefits that you can benefit from this project when the time comes is telephone, voice over IP. We can have telephones now can communicate from Akoka to here at no extra cost. And these facilities will do that. And when the time comes, we just need to deploy the phones and they will all work. And there are other benefits as well, which we can derive from this project going forward. Thank you.
Just open it.
Where we power this internet facility to the glory of God, benefit of mankind, to move the university forward, and to move information technology in the university and in the country and nation worldwide, moving it forward. And I'm sure that with this facility that we have, funny enough, the voice over thing was part of what I have in my submission to become the Vice Chancellor. And this is coming in right now. So, commission it. And we
So internet, behind the doors and then hand over to us. But they trained our staff from beginning to the end without hiding anything from them. Mr. John, I want you to, you are the person. Please, can you share your experience?
Yes, the project is like training, hands-on training. Like it's a training project, I say. Even as they are doing anything, they are telling us this will work, this will not work. Like as in the case of the student hostel, they went there and they saw the access the way it was positioned. They said this is not the way it's supposed to be positioned. and some of the access points are not also performing very well. They asked us to decommission them, that they are going to repurpose it for, you know, optimal performance. So they really have done well. They really have done well. And I've gained a lot of things from them as well.
Aside from that, Prime Touch also graciously connected fiber from ULWS to our scholar suits on their own accounts, and then transmitted internet around the entire scholar suit area. So scholar suit people send their appreciation, and some of them have lived here for over 5 years. No internet except in their
Engineer. Engineer.
CITS.
Engineer.
no, doesn't mean the rest of us can.
Get a place. I can see that again. That's what I said. In 2017. Yes, we're almost on the brink of a great, also elated are you about the new development?
Well, like I said earlier on, that the vision God gives, we make sure that He backs it up. Though it may tarry, but definitely it will come to pass. The part of the agenda is to add the link between main campus at Akoka with Idi-Araba and Yaba concerning the internet connectivity. And I'm happy that today it will be 1 month that I will be 1 month less 1 day that I will be exiting, but it's coming to pass. The other thing is about the voice over, that if you look at the agenda also, is part of what was written there. And despite all that happened, God is making this to come to pass. So I'm excited, and I'm sure, and also the management in the College of Medicine, they too are excited that they will have seamless internet facility here in Idi-Araba, which for some time now we have been trying everything possible. There was a time that we had to erect a platform at, was it not at Senate building, to project to Idi-Araba. The microwave, it failed because of interruption. And if you look at the optic fiber around Yaba Tech, anytime there is this flood, they always damage it. It was suspended on the fence, but we still have that same problem. Before we now have this advice, which we want to thank the ACEDHAR through World Bank that they're able to sponsor, and also we want to thank Sir Kesitin Adewale for the fund that we got from the money given to us to look at the architecture of our internet facility through Main 1 in the University of Lagos. And we found out that the facility we have, or the supply we have gotten from Main 1, we can project it to Idi-Araba campus. And in Idi-Araba campus now they have 2 gigabytes. I don't think they will be able to exhaust it. But we want to congratulate the Provost that is happening at a time like this. And that's why I tell people it's not about individual, it's not about Ogundipe, it's about the institution. Either in office or out of office, the most important thing is to have the vision, and God who had given the vision will make sure that it's actualized. The time we don't know, but definitely it will come to pass. I want to thank the management, our colleagues in Idi-Araba. I want to congratulate them. And I'm sure by the time the student moves in, when the student moved into their hostel and they now know that they can get the internet facility, I hope they will not abuse it anyway. Thank you. I also want to thank the the people prime touch for coming up with this new concept, and the acting director CITS with our team for collaborating with them to actualize it. So thank everybody. Thank you very much.
So remove the ribbon. Remove the ribbon. We're able to communicate their issues to councillors, and I'm sure it will reduce such threat. We should thank the Just Price Centers for providing this.
We want to thank God for this facility funded by Chief Sir City Adewale. Now we have requested for 3. Or look at the balance that we have. Look at the balance we have. I can buy 1 more. I will buy 1 more, making 4. But now we have paid for 3. 1 here in Idi-Araba campus, 2 in Akoka. The telemedicine is something that is new, and also for the scholarship in Idi-Araba, I mean in Akoka. We are going to have scholarship in Idi-Araba, in Akoka, and they are also going to give us some equipment at the Central Research Lab, some furniture that they are going to bring on board too. So we want to thank Head Fund for providing this fund. Also, like I said, the Provost for being proactive in having a temporary office, not saying that, well, let them move to wherever they want to go to. Thank you very much. So when are you completing?
When are they starting?
They are started.
We are handing over to them like today by God, then we'll give them mobilization like 2 weeks to come and tidy the site. Before that's 2 weeks from now, then they will start counting.
How many weeks is it? Is the contract?
I didn't know what the contract was.
64 weeks.
4 weeks.
Okay.
So today we are going to sign some.
Yeah, and about 3 months.
3 months, yes.
We are going to, there's a form we are going to fill. The contractor will fill. We'll put the date. They are starting, the date they are ending, everything will be on the, we'll document it and we'll give to school.
No problem.
Is the contractor?
Contractor, yeah, he's supposed to be around.
Well, once again, I want to thank God for this. He that have started it.
Yeah.
Make it come to pass.
Amen. Amen.
I always say one thing. It's not about this business. It's about the institutions. It's not about the people being there today. The most important thing is that we are seeing it starting. And by the grace of God, every one of us will see it.
Amen.
We commission it. So I thank God that this concept started when Professor Adewale was the Provost of the College of Medicine. And since then, you can see what we talk about University of Lagos, continuity. Professor Leshi came in, continuity. The Provost, Professor came in, continuity. That is what we need in the system, and that is what will keep the system going. It is not about infighting and all those things. Once there is continuity, things will go on smoothly. The Chief Adewale project going on. College of Medicine funds file raising committee led by Professor Ashiru went to meet Baba Adewale and he promised them 500 million. But by the time I went to meet with him, I said, well, we want to have our Nuga games. Come and do something for us in our sports center. And he said he's already committed to College of Medicine to the tune of 500 million. As if that is the case, they increase it. And the second time we went there, he called the contractor and he said it's going to cost 900 and something million naira to complete the project. I said, the additional, okay, that is for you. So the additional to that 500 million, with that they started the Animal house, what do we call
Animal
it?
house and research center.
But now I'm sure that project will cost more than $1 billion. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. So it's about the institution, and I always tell people institutional loyalty is very key. It's very key. You must not put individual first. Put the institution first. Because like somebody said yesterday, we were just joking in Abuja, and he said, if you attack Nigeria or you attack the president, you are attacking Nigeria. If you don't say anything good about Nigeria, you are not saying things good about yourself. So if you run down University of Lagos, you are running down yourself, either as a worker or as an alumnus. So it's about the institution, and I want us to have that institutional loyalty. So I want to thank God that I am witnessing this, and by the grace of God, all of us, we thank God that we are witnessing, and by the grace of God, every one of us will be here when it's going to the commission.
Amen.
It's a 10th